Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live in ESFL Primetime, live on Twitch and on YouTube. We are back again, and we're going to go back in time a little bit in our earlier in our fight card, as we are finally going to see PrimeB-o-x-e-r going against a replacement fighter, also making his debut in Rinny. And what can you tell me about these fighters, Luber?
Yeah, you love to see it. I mean, we're finding the replacements. We're getting them out there. It's just like Fight Island. The people want fights, we'll deliver. PrimeB-o-x-e-r was a late replacement. He was scheduled to take on Matty 4D. We broke down that fight earlier, even though it wasn't happening. PrimeB-o-x-e-r, this is his ESFL debut. I love the name. I love it when somebody says what their style is in their name. They say, you know what? You know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it anyway. I expect to see some boxing coming out here. But his opponent, Rinny, talk about last-minute replacement. He just signed with the ESFL as we were making this fight happen. He's on the roster now, stepping up, trying to make an impact. And this is why we do it. I mean, this is why we put the fights on. We want to give people an opportunity to show the skills they have in this game. And these two people are getting a chance. I mean, we could have easily skipped this fight. They could have had a night of disappointment. But no, we're putting it on. We're going to give the fans a show. And I'm excited to see, with this opportunity, the opportunity that wasn't even supposed to be here, who's going to take it, who's going to make a name for themselves and put on a good fight.
Absolutely. I mean, when you're making your debut, it's the most exciting and nerve-wracking part of the day, when you're finally getting this chance to make a name for yourself, especially to hundreds of people, since ESFL is one of the #1 virtual fight capital of the world. So when you see both of these guys just ready to show themselves, I mean, you can only make a first impression once. So both of these guys looking into the featherweight division, and for PrimeB-o-x-e-r going for a Volkanovski pick, I mean, that has to look good for him. While Rinny maybe goes for a clinch attempt, maybe a wrestler type, or maybe stays with a kickboxer. If you were both of these guys, what would your character selection be if you were both their styles?
Well, Mike Perry not available in the featherweight division, so I guess I'd have to mix it up a little bit as a Mike Perry player. But no, we'll see what they lock in. I'm a little hesitant to believe it until we see it.
Yeah.
But the Volkanovski pick, I mean, we've seen it. There's a reason people are picking it up. Max Holloway, 99 stamina, definitely has a lot to offer. But once we lock it in, we can really get in depth. I don't think we'll see Max Holloway here. And it looks like, yes, they know they're live now. They're getting ready. And there it is, Max Holloway.
Oh! I mean, can we expect nothing but a stand and bang matchup? I mean, both of these guys, I mean, PrimeB-o-x-e-r, I mean, he says his name. He has great stand-up, and he's looking for a knockout. He has to be excited that he's not going to go against a wrestler here.
Yeah, definitely. As somebody who's looking to strike, you love to see a boxer or a kickboxer locked in. I mean, Max Holloway's no slouch on the ground, especially if his opponent, the replacement, we'll see his name in a second here.
Rinny.
Rinny, thank you. If he feels comfortable on the ground, he can take it there, even with Max Holloway, but I expect to see a stand and bang fight. This could be real good.
Absolutely. And again, Rinny is in the blue gloves using Max Holloway. We have PrimeB-o-x-e-r using Volkanovski in the red gloves. This is going back to one of our prelim fights that was previously rescheduled. Both guys making their debut, and both guys with an ankle pick, getting a nice denial right there. And both guys know what they're doing as they're taking their time. And a nice kick to the face from PrimeB-o-x-e-r. PrimeB-o-x-e-r not only just using the hands, using the feet as well, as he gets some nice combos right there.
Yeah, Rennie's letting him walk in and throw these combos. He's eating it on the block. I think we'll see some head movement. I hope we see some head movement. Big uppercut lands.
Rumble, young man Rumble, as he's just laying these combos on Rinny. And Rinny, a little bit on the back foot, just going through these trades right here, have his back to the cage. You have to think he has to chain some up as the ankle pick tries to come up, but a nice front kick to answer back from those constant combos for PrimeB-o-x-e-r.
Yeah, very clearly, Rennie's looking to counter-strike. Boxer's looking to be the aggressor. Throw the first combination out there. Work on that block break. Ooh, spinning on him, though.
Ooh, okay. Oh, we're seeing combos and bunches. Some unorthodox strikes coming from both guys. Ooh!
Right on cue. He must have heard you.
I mean, you know, I could be Houdini a little bit, but both of these guys striking, trying to find their distance. Both guys trying to pull on the show. They know they're making their debut. As we see both guys just attacking the blockades. They try to go for a body, but not able to work. Trying to go for a spinning back fist there, but not landing. as both guys are just, seems like they're trying to reach their distance from doing these crazy strikes, but now fighting the phone booth.
Yeah, and Rennie, ooh, nice little catch, brings him to the ground.
This is not what Prime Boxer wants to be. He doesn't want to be in a half guard position, probably in a posture up. He wants to get out of this as soon as possible. And if Rennie gets into a posture up position, he could probably take over this round right here.
He lets him up. I like it. Yeah, a little two-piece and says, I'm going to beat you on the feet, which is surprising because he was not having the best time on the feet leading up to that moment. But this is where he's comfortable. I mean, like you said, the Max Holloway pick he's looking to strike. We'll see if Prime Boxer, seeing that, looks for the takedown a little more aggressively.
I can't, like, we see Prime Boxer just ducking low, and that knee came out. If he ducked low, that could have been a rock opportunity. I feel like he needs to go for a little bit more uppercuts if he wants to get back in this fight. But Prime Boxer, being caught again, for a spinning elbow, but doesn't get it. Now we're in the phone booth again, Luber.
Yeah, if Rennie wants to win this fight, his defense is going to have to be on point, and so far it is. He ate a couple hooks, but for the most part, the big shots, he's the one landing them.
It seems the name of this ESFL Primetime Fight card is just adaptability. What they're going to do in the second round as the first round ends, and he gets a sneaky knee at the end. That stamina is going to be low, and the body health is going to be low, but good round for both guys. They both have their highlights and lowlights right there.
Yeah, I mean, the big story there, right? Standing up when he had that posture up position. I think we are going to see a standing bang fight. He's punishing Boxer every time he goes for the clinch or for the takedown. And Boxer with the pressure.
Yeah, and we are having a little bit of difficulty seeing, but like, again, these combos, you see the aggressiveness and the starting of the second round for Prime Boxer, just taking its time. But a nice body shot, perfectly timed to knock down his opponent. Tries to go for a clinch, but wasn't able to do anything with it. Tries to go for an uppercut, but sways out of the way for Prime Boxer. Prime Boxer, standard pressure, but a head kick lands.
Yeah, I think if Rennie can keep up his defense here, we'll see him get loose and start to land some even bigger shots. But the pressure game, I mean, once he gets him back against the cage, Prime Boxer, he lets it go. He's throwing everything he has right now.
And the constant pressure from Prime Boxer, a nice sway out of the way, and gets a nice slam. Will he do anything with this side side position, going to side control? And you have to think, he doesn't want to go back up to the standing. I mean, he can, but this seems like this has been his best position so far in the fight.
No, yeah, he's had multiple opportunities to stand up. This time, he's keeping it on the ground. He's going to feel out his opponent and see if he can get some work done, but look at that, they're in the clinch here.
Tries to get a slam, but gets denied by Prime Boxer, knowing that he has good ground defense. And you need, as a boxer trying to fight in the UFC 4 game, that could have been a big kick, but a clinch attempt denies the attack. Both guys just swinging for the fences so far. As a clinch attempt, this could be a standing guillotine. This could be trouble.
Drain.
Oh no, not like this.
It's all about the chain here. Watch the chain.
This is a big moment. Chain attempt happens. Oh, he doesn't get it. There's a chance, but the submission will come. Oh no, he escaped.
No, he got out.
Excuse me. We finally see a denial of that submission, able to escape. We finally see it in ESFL. I think our first one of the new season, and he has to feel good after that. I mean, that could have been detrimental.
Oh yeah, big sigh of relief from Prime Boxer when he hit that chain button before his opponent.
And you can see Boxer being aggressive, seeing that Rennie is going a little unorthodox with his striking and his attacks. I feel like he doesn't want to let anything to chance. He wants to be patient as he gets a nice front kick. Huge front kick. Going for the hook. He feels the blood in the water. He wants to go after his opponent, but he knows he needs to take back because he does know if another clinch attempt will come out. And good patience so far from Prime Boxer.
Yeah, he's starting to get it figured out. Like, he had that aggression early, but now he's landing the big shots.
Yeah, Rennie with a nice combo towards the end of the perfectly timed and distant. And that will score hugely in the eyes of the judges as both guys survive to the third and final round. And both sides had close calls in that second round, Luber.
Yeah, that standing guillotine attempt, I was nervous. My hands were sweating. I mean, that was so close to being the end of the fight. but defended well by Boxer. Boxer landing some of those big kicks, landing some good punches as he backnacks Holloway up against the cage. Just a great round. I mean, a great fight, man. This is back and forth.
It is finally Mom Spaghetti time here in the third round. This is the final round of our previously scheduled prelim match. Prime Boxer in the red gloves using Volkanovski. Max Holloway is used by Rennie in the blue gloves. Here we go, and you can see both guys just striking in the bubble as we see him knocked out by Rennie. Rennie gets the knockdown. That changes the momentum so fiercely for Rennie. Luba, what do you think?
Yeah, man, like I said, he's got some counters. That's how he's looking to land, but the pressure, it's back and forth. Which one's going to work? If Rennie can figure him out here, if he can land the big counter, he can secure a win. But if it's just back and forth pitter-patter, you can see the health bars. Volkanovski coming out on top.
This is pressure. I thought Rennie didn't want to be in a trade situation as that blockage is super low. But he's able to get counters. But a knockdown from Prime Boxer. He entered back and forth rock for himself in a knockdown. And you feel like he's still flying the water as he gets another knockdown. Move out here. He's standing so low, but he doesn't get it. He doesn't want to stay in the clinch. He wants to get out of it. Superman punch tries to land, doesn't get his body shots land for Prime Boxer. Prime Boxer trying to go aggressive, but steps back a little bit. But a knees to the body from Rennie. Rennie gets the rock. Oh my goodness.
The knees.
The knees to the head in the clinch. This is serious, ladies and gentlemen. Both guys trying to pull on the show in the third and final round. Uber, this is crazy.
Oh, he got him again.
Knocked out for Rennie again. It's a third knockdown. Oh my goodness.
Marching forward here, Rennie taking over the fight. I mean, he's got to be worried about that health. Look at it slam!
Into side control again. Rennie coming alive in the third round. Posture up and ground and pound. Can Rennie get the upset? He can't. He's so close. There's still there's no less than 2 minutes left in the third round. This has been incredible so far. Maybe round of night so far.
Oh, the guillotine
the submission attempt. Oh, the guillotine submission. We've seen it before. It all comes down to the chain attempt. That blocking is so low. And he did it. The escape meter is so almost full up. He gets out of it.
Didn't even have a chance at the chain.
Absolutely. That patch has come in clutch for Prime Boxer as he almost got one of it. The flying knee almost connected. This is troubling. Prime Boxer out of sorts right now, Luber.
Yeah, but one big counter. I mean, look at their head health. One mistake here, last 30 seconds could be the fight.
Oh, one whiff, one missed strike, one clinch attempt, one strike and an uppercut can change the whole fight as we are going down and down of this last round. Last seconds left. Who is going to take it? Joshua Higgins doesn't land. And we go to the judges' scorecards. We will. What an incredible fight, Luber.
Wow, man. What do we have, like 12 knockout downs combined, several submission attempts taken into deep waters? What a banger of a fight. We weren't supposed to have this fight. They're both replacements. They put them on the card, and these guys delivered.
Anything is possible in ESFL primetime as we go to Bruce Buffer with the judges' scorecards.
Who you got? Who you got, Kingsley?
Oh, I don't know. I think it might be split decision. We don't hear Bruce Buffer, so it's all about who her team lifts up the arms up. The winner is Prime Boxer. Prime Boxer gets the victory in a highly contested bout. Rennie showed a lot in the third and second round, but it just wasn't enough for Prime Boxer as he gets the victory in the advantage in the winning column. My goodness, what a fight.
I don't even know what to say about that one. I mean, we had everything. I love the back and forth nature of it, but with 2 rounds in the book, I think Prime Boxer knew he had the win there. He survives the third round, takes home the victory, and now he's 1-0 in the ESFL.
1-0, and you just put out a statement, an incredible showing for all the live participants you just saw on Twitch and on YouTube. what ESFL Primetime is all about. It's all about giving people an opportunity to show what they have, and they just put on a show. It doesn't matter what rank you are. If you put on a good enough show, the people will respect you for it. Kudos for both gentlemen for putting up an incredible fight. And speaking of incredible fights, Luber, we're going back to our regularly scheduled programming, and we have another doozy of a fight.
Oh, yeah, man. Looking at it now, a Bathing Ash versus EK Declan. I mean, a Bathing Ash, a former champion.